I was here in Iowa, and I don't think you were expecting the question, and I don't think you're going to expect this one. I asked you to talk about a moment in your life, whatever moment you wanted to, that had an impact on your policies and on your beliefs. This is a group of moms here. When you think of your mom, what special moment comes to mind that gives you, I know that she's not still with us. What moment do you think of when you think of your mom?
Well, I mean, first of all, you'll get me all teary-eyed. Krista will tell you, I get teary-eyed every time we sing Christmas carols. Yeah, it's hard to do. Excuse me. My mother sang in the choir and loved singing in the choir. And I don't know if I should admit this, but when I was very young, she made me sing in the choir. And we had pictures of me at a very early age singing in the choir. But I identify my mother with being happy, loving life, having a sense of joy in her friends. But what she introduced me to is late in her life, she ended up in a long-term care facility. She had bipolar disease and depression, and she gradually acquired some physical ailments. And that introduced me to the whole issue of quality long-term care, which I did with Bob Carey for 3 years. And then that introduced me to Alzheimer's, which I did with Bob Carey for 3 more years. And my whole emphasis on brain science comes in directly from dealing, see how you have emotional, from dealing with, you know, the real problems of real people in my family. And so it's not a theory, it's in fact, you know, my mother. I do policy much easier than I do personal.
And they're going to be mad at me. But if she were here today, what would you tell her?
If she were here today?
Yes.
Oh, she'd be talking to all these people. She would, and she would tell them how nice I was and what he should do for me. You know, she was very proud of me most of the time.
And what would
Not all the time, most of the time.
And what would you say to her?
She spent 27 years as an Army wife. And she was in a culture that valued patriotism, duty, took a risk for this country. And I would say to her that I will do everything I can as a candidate to be worthy of ourselves.